Thanks, Craig Sager, and welcome back to Pittsburgh Civic Arena for the World Wrestling Grand Championship. Well, we've come down to the super heavyweights, 286 pounds maximum. For the United States, Bruce Baumgartner. He will be going against David Gobedjishvili of the Soviet Union in the red singlet. Both of these wrestlers have won Olympics. Both have won world championships. This is their 12th matchup. And right now, Baumgartner has the lead with 7 victories.
It's always been great matches. They've always been close. They've had some dramatic wins. Bruce, I remember, pinned Gobedjishvili in the World Cup in Toledo to win the dual meet for the U.S. Bruce is currently coaching in Edinburgh, which is an hour or so from here, and the crowd is really on Bruce's side, being a hometown boy from Pennsylvania. Again, I think we're going to see a cautious match here. After they've wrestled each other 12 times.
Ooh, a nice shot there. Counter. This is the 12th time. 12th time right now. Baumgartner showing a lot of speed for a big man. Comes around. Short legs for the takedown. 4:10 left to go. Baumgartner strikes first.
Gut wrench here, and it's 3-0 in our favor. A lot of pressure on the ribs. A lot of pressure on the ribs.
Baumgartner, an exceptional athlete. Never really played football. He's a big man with a lot of power and mobility. And he's been successful for a long time.
He's another one of those late bloomers. He never placed in the high school state tournament and went on to win an NCAA championship, an Olympic gold medal, a world championship.
Overhead view. Bruce Baumgartner right now out of Cambridge Springs, Pennsylvania. He's assistant coach at Edinburgh University. Another shot by Baumgartner.
Action red, action red.
He's aggressive for a heavyweight too, Jim. Scores a lot of points.
He is, and that's why the international officials like him so well, because he is aggressive. He wrestles, you know, the way the middleweights do, and he doesn't stand around. A lot of times at heavyweight, you get a lot of guys just standing belly to belly, a lot of pummeling and just locked up, not a lot of action. Bruce has got some great double legs, some great leg attacks.
There's a call for a caution, and confirmed against Gobedjishvili of the Soviet Union. Baumgartner ahead, 1-0, 2:52 to go.
Again, I'm sure this is not to Gobedjishvili's liking. In the past, when he's been able to defeat Bruce, he's come out strong and scored in the beginning. I don't think, again, conditioning is one of his stronger points.
Baumgartner in the underhook, goes to the leg, but Gobedjishvili counters out. 2.5 minutes to go. Front headlock by Gobedjishvili. They go out of bounds. Chuck Almeida, the referee, calls them back to the center.
I think Bruce is going to be very conservative here. He knows Gobedjishvili has to come to him and just sit on that 1-point lead. Gobedjishvili's best shot is that single leg to the right side. I think Bruce is very aware of that after having wrestled in 11 previous matches.
Well, we're going to get a call against Baumgartner here, his first caution. The Soviets always have such tall, they look like they ought to be basketball players. They really don't have a big, heavy-set heavyweight. They're always leaner and taller.
It's the leverage there, Russ. They've got so much leverage. They can jack you up. They can use that leverage to their advantage in those upper weights, and that leverage gives you so much strength.
There's that shot. Single leg, comes up with it, back up on the feet. No points yet. Steps across. I think Baumgartner was smart there. He tried a little throw, but gave up the one. Don't go to your back. Oh, a gut wrench. He's going to get it. That's a 2.
That's 2.
Gobedjishvili takes the lead. Oh, a little lapse there for Baumgartner. That was quick. The takedown, the gut wrench. Coach Yurigan chats with the teammates of Gobedjishvili.
Bruce is going to have to open up now. Bruce is very strong in here. If he gets his head up, he can drive and switch to the double. There he has it. He's got to drive. Nice shot, nice finish.
But he only gets 1. It's 3-2. Minute 11 seconds to go. Closes that gap. 3-1 for Gobedjishvili of the Soviet Union. He's on the bottom.
He's got the gut wrench. He's driving. He's got to go forward. He's got it. He's got to take it over. Yes.
There it is. Well, he gives it right back to Gobedjishvili. The same move. Now he goes into the lead, 4-3.
I wonder how
exchange of gut wrenches.
I wonder how many times matches have been decided against these two with that gut wrench. It's a technique that it's a technique that's so effective that the International Wrestling Organization has limited it. You can only do it one time in consecutive. You can only do it once. You have to score another 2-point move in order to do it again. That's how efficient it is.
Urigan trying to tell Gobedjishvili, you've got to score. You're behind 4-3, 25 seconds to go.
Bruce is obviously not going to take a shot here.
Oh, there's a double.
He's got to circle in. He can't go out of bounds here.
15, 18.
Circle in, Bruce.
Gobedjishvili really going after it. No, they went out of bounds.
That was after the whistle. 13 seconds left.
Well, give it to Gobedjishvili. He is really going after it here. A lot of tenacity there, staying in on that leg. 13 seconds to go. 4-3 for Baumgartner.
Well,
he's protecting now.
You see why they're both world champions, Olympic champions. They're both excellent. Gobedjishvili's got the leg again.
The leg. They go out of bounds.
He stays up. He has to break them down to his knees.
Well, Medved is calling for the point. The match judge calling for one.
Mario Saletnik, the chairman over here, says no. He did not go down to his knee. It's not a point unless you break the man down.
Well, a little bit of a dejected look there by Gobedjishvili of the Soviet Union. Baumgartner keeps the knee off the mat and stays in bounds. If he'd have gone out of bounds too, Jimmy, they would have called it.
That's right. It would have been an automatic point. Both men having a difficult time getting up. The fatigue factor for these heavyweights, there was a lot of action in the last 2 minutes. That was a great bout.
Well, lots of good action here for the big fellas, 286-pounders. They shake hands at center of the mat, and for the 8th time, Bruce Baumgartner will beat David Gobedjishvili of the Soviet Union. Here's that gut wrench that made the difference in the match.
He's committed all the way underneath. This is what makes it successful. He gets his hips through, drives him up to a head bridge, and takes him over. That's the winning technique.
Bruce Baumgartner, tight grip around that waist. The gut wrench position, every great wrestler has to use it.
There's tremendous pressure. Sometimes I've seen guys break their ribs with that technique if they didn't go.
Nice bridge, stays off his own back, comes up in control, puts himself in the competition. A nice attempt here for a takedown by Gobedjishvili. Time running down, only a few seconds left.
He goes behind, the knees are up, he stays in bounds. If he'd have gone out of bounds, it's a point and a caution. If he stays up now, he wins the bout. Gobedjishvili trying to...
The knee did not go down. Bruce Baumgartner of the United States wins the match, 4-3. Another exciting match at heavyweight. For all of us here at TBS Sports, on behalf of Jim Humphrey, I'm Russ Hellickson. Thanks for joining us at the World Wrestling Grand Championship from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Thanks, Russ, and further congratulations to Kenny Mundy, who has been named the outstanding wrestler of the Grand Championship. The other winners included Valentin Jordanov of Bulgaria, who was fogged in for days in Europe and arrived in Pittsburgh just 30 minutes before his match with Zeke Jones. John Gira of the U.S., who defeated the former world champion from the Soviet Union, as did Bill Shure at 220 pounds. The U.S. won 5 of the 11 matches. The Soviet